Welcome to a Modern Horizon Sealed seminar here, and we're going to look at the Modern Horizon Sealed, just a regular one, not the special Magic Online Championship or something. So this is a set where you can get a lot of rares. You get to open 6 packs and then build the best deck you can. Already see one rare, this is nice, but not necessarily going to draw me towards that color combination. So let's see how many rares we get. We get a total number of 7. Sometimes you get more because the old rares is extra. So like for this we have Solitary Confinement, which is an old card, so that's an extra rare. Not a very exciting one. This one, however, is very exciting, especially if you can reanimate it. This format is slow enough that you can hardcast it. This is not a super fast format necessarily. But of course black-white is Reanimator theme, and also in mono-black you have Young Necromancer. So let's see, here we also got this card, which can be good if you can activate one. You get the card back with the clue, and you get also life and mana to use it. So it's a nice engine. I like Shitter Spitter too, especially in black-green. I don't think Soul Talisman is particularly good. I think it's only good if you're in your opening hand. Even then, sometimes you don't use it too well. I think it's kind of bad. Solitary Confinement I think is bad, but there is corner cases where you can sideboard this in a matchup when it comes to decking. Because if you play this, you're not gonna get decked for a while, so you can win that way. And also if you have the black creature, the 1/1 that comes back from your graveyard, you can also just bring it back and discard it. I'm talking about the 1/1 for 2. And also I discussed this card. It's a good card, but I probably wouldn't splash for it, although it is better in mono. The more colors you are. Okay, let's look at the colors here. So when I have this Archon, I'm kind of looking at reanimation, and oh boy, we got 3 Late to Din, which works great with Archon. So now you kind of want something to put it into your graveyard with, and I already see Discerning Taste. That's a sick, insane combo you can't lose. Basically, you play this and put this in your graveyard, you gain 6 life, and then you bring it back. That's a very nice interaction. So this card is unplayable. This card can be okay, but I prefer not to. I always play Barbed Spike. It's a 2/1 flyer for 2 that also gets you 2 artifacts, so that could be important. And if it dies into an equipment. So I always play this in white. Break Ties I think is a fine main deck card. All the 4 abilities is playable from time to time. Knighted Mirror is okay. Marble Gargoyle is okay. And Late to Dinner could be like a cornerstone. I almost always play this, but it's at its best in black white. I like Prismatic Inning if I'm 3 colors. If I'm only 2 colors, I don't like it. Oh, Solar Migration works very nice with Late to Dinner. You evoke it on turn 4, and then on turn 5 you reanimate it. Then you have 4 1/1 flyers and a 2/4 flyer. Raven Watchers are okay. They're not really a good combo with Soul because it doesn't pump tokens. So white looks like a great support color to black. Blue has Steel Fin Waits, Mediocre, Step Through, Mediocre. Specimen Collector is not even a combo with the Manufacturer I was talking about earlier. So Shiny is good. This one is good. I think blue looks very weak. It has no really good cards and no good support cards. Have to keep in mind the Step Through. I could just play this as if I had an insane Wizard, I could just play it without playing blue. Oh, so we have double World Weary and Young Necromancer and Charger and Voidwalker. I always play this card. Even if I'm not aggressive, you can still activate the ability and get a free card, so it's sick. It also hosts opposing graveyard strategies, so this is just a bomb, I think. Starfish is good, and I think this is good when I have Archon and 3 Late to Dinner. I could just discard it and reanimate it, and also Bone Shard, so it's gonna be tough for me not to play black-white here, right? I got so many good synergies. The 3 Late to Dinners, and I have Discerning Taste to put the Archon in my graveyard if it's in the top 4. I have Bone Shards and Cabal Initiate to put it in my graveyard if I have a Late to Dinner in my graveyard. And also Late to Dinner works nice with Solo Migration. And it isn't even the worst with Dolphy Voidwalker, because you can sacrifice this, get some sweet card, and then bring it back and do it again. You even get to pick from the cards you took previously, right? Okay, so we have double Chrome Courier. That is a very good card in this deck too, if I could make the mana work, because it puts card in my graveyard. So imagine you play this on turn 3 and put the Archon in your graveyard and take like a land, and then you can Late to Dinner next turn. It's also just a good value card. Remember, I have double World Weary, so I could splash blue. Okay, look at red. We got the Captain, which is good. Dragon Channel I like. Mind Collapse I like too. That's a card that could be splashable. Let's put it here with Terminal Agony. Could be a red splash. Other than that, red looks kind of medium. I mean, it's got some okay cards, but nothing to be excited about. I could splash the Agony and the Mind Collapse rather than a Chrome Cure. Let's see. This is solid, just medium cards. The only good card, really great card, is Shitter Spitter. So, this looks like kind of an easy build. I'm gonna have Goldmire Bridge now. So my decision is, do I splash the Terminal Agony and Mind Collapse or the double Chrome Courier? I think that Chrome Courier works better with my deck. Just because it puts cards in my graveyard. And I don't have any red fixing either. Here I like the Manufacturer with the triple Later Dinner. Batterborn is a card I almost always play because it's just a cheap early card you can chump block or trade, and then you get a nice equipment. Put that on the Arch. Let it win more, but you know. I don't like Vectis Gloves. So yeah, I think I'm leaning towards blue splash because it just looks more... This is also... This just has more synergy. It's really great with the Necromancer too, because sometimes you have problem getting enough cards in your graveyard. And also Late to Dinner or Chrome Core isn't the worst thing in the world. Now I have some artifacts to get, like Gargoyle, Spike, Bridge, Batterbone, Manufacturer, another Chrome Core, so I could gain the life a reasonable amount of time. So I think this is going to be my build. I need to cut the card. I think a Craven Watcher looks a little weak, so now I have 25 cards. Let's see here. Thinking Knighted Mirror or Break Ties is a little weak. I don't want to cut a creature, one more creature, because I want to have enough creatures so I can bring them back Later Dinner. I don't want to play too few creatures, because you can see games where Later Dinner kind of stuck in your hand. You can just play it on like a charger, you get a creature back, you gain some life, and you buy time to hit more better cards. And with double World Weary, I think I can play 2 islands. I think 2 islands is kind of a perfect, and I'm gonna go 7/7. So yeah, this looks like my build. It was a pretty easy build. The only question mark was whether I want to splash the red or some of the white cards I wanted in my main deck. So thank you for watching this sealed video.